Kansas City and Puerto Rico. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. So now here is Francisco Lindor, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Stroman steps into the windup. First pitch on its way. And that's in there for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. No one on with one down, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. First pitch on its way. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. 2 down, no one on base. And digging into bat next, the ever dangerous Juan Soto.
Nope,
there's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. First inning as we're just underway from Pittsburgh. Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Crawford's got it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. And now in the box, Lou Brock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. A little bouncer. The windup and the 0-1. Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Count is 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Craig Biggio digging in now. First pitch of the AB now. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Soto is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take.
We'll have to press pause. All set for the start of the inning. And next will be the switch hitting third baseman, Chipper Jones. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. it cleanly. And he'll get in there safely. Runner at first following the error. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, George Brett. Freeman's got it to Crawford for one. Now over to Freddie, and it's a double play. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And up next, Adley Rutschman. First pitch on the way. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. In now, Ken Griffey Jr. as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And Griffey swings right through this one, so it's 0-2 now to Jr. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he fouls this one off. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Rutschman is off of first with 2 away. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. This is pulled into right. Soto gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. This is to right field and deep off the bat of Freeman. Gone! So now it's Brian Reynolds. As he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. No outs, nobody on. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Right fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Here now is Trey Turner.
The third baseman.
Fouled off. Base is empty here with nobody out. Lifted down the line in left. Trout on the run, but he won't get there. It falls in. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He's got it. There's one. On to first, and they get them both. So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. A ball and no strikes.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Hey, that's a huge double play to settle everybody down right now. Giving up a few early runs. Let's see if he can get out of this inning and regroup.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That
One ball,
misses,
2 strikes,
1-2.
down.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Now that second
First pitch coming. Here it is.
base.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Bottom of the third now, and next will be the pitcher, Marcus Stroman.
The pitcher, Marcus.
Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
This will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first down.
Number 20.
Now to the plate, Lou Brock. He went down swinging to start the home first. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound.
Now batting. Catcher.
Standing in now, Craig Biggio. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he misses with it, 1-1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
And he fouls this one off. Brock, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a swinging bunt. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Center fielder going back at the track. And this one is gone. A home run. Juan Soto to the plate now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3
Chichi
on the putout.
and
2 gone now.
Ready.
So 2 out, nobody on. And that brings in Freddie Freeman. First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Griffey waits on it. And that ends the inning. All set for the start of the fourth. And digging in is the outfielder, Juan Soto.
The right fielder.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the fourth. 1 out, base is empty, and that brings up Mike Trout. Now here's the first offering. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Reynolds falls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Now to bat, Chipper Jones. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. high and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Chasing after it is Brock. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Brian Reynolds.
Yeah, Matt, that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. That almost left the stadium. That's in the deep seats. Speedy Trey Turner digs in now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And another foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. And no shot there for Chipper. It's a fair ball. And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a single. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He grounds it sharply to third. To second for 1. On to first, a double play. Brandon Crawford digging in next. Struck out in his first at-bat. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Rutschman finds it, and that ends the inning. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
That evens it up 1-1. Stroman looks in. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And next up, the switch-hitting former #1 overall pick, Adley Rutschman. Fouled away. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Behind 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here comes Junior. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. Still ranging back.
Oh, doctor, you can hang a star on that baby.
To the plate now, Jacob deGrom. As he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High in the air out to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Marcus Stroman.
The pitcher, Marcus Stroman.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. Next to dig in, Lou Brock. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now into the box, Craig Biggio comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Francisco Lindor. He went down on strikes last time up. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. And now here is Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Here now is Juan Soto. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Stepping in now, Mike Trout. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. No hits to this point. Soto rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as they close the gap to 3 now. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. Into the box, Chipper Jones, and it's fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Cutter low, 1-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Reynolds is on the move for it, still going back.
Oh, doctor, you can hang a star on that baby.
At the plate, George Brett. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Gone. Big dog's gotta eat.
Adley Rutschman digging in now. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Juan Soto.
The right fielder, Juan.
As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
Starting to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. So here is Freddie Freeman. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now here's the first offering. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. One and 2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Center fielder, number 10.
Here's the first pitch to him. Brian Reynolds is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row. Now it'll be Ken Griffey Jr. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice...
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way.
Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria!
Freddie Freeman will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
2-2 the count. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Brock will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Now at the plate here is Juan Soto. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
And the throw to first will indeed. Brustar Gratterall will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and stepping up as the shortstop, Trey Turner. First delivery to him. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single. At the plate now, Fernando Tatis Jr. as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Turner on at first, nobody out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Next to hit, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. Pitch outside, the throw in time as he just gets the tag down. 2 out, nobody on. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time. Ready to begin the 8th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Mike Trout. Scorched to 3rd. Throw gets him at first, and that was a magnificent play. Ready to take his hacks again, Chipper Jones. Lasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, Nero, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball,
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Cedric Mullins will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 31.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate is Lou Brock. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. And it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
So he sets him down swinging. Lou Brock takes his third strikeout of the day. Craig Biggio is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around and the inning is over. Trevor Hoffman enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Adley Rutschman is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Swing and a long drive. Deep. Going. It's gone. In now, Ken Griffey Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. And he fouls this one off. There's a strike with the breaking ball. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And Jr. lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
I got 3-2.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Again, another foul ball. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Ketel Marte will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First pitch on its way as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a liner. But unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out. So here's Francisco Lindor now, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Here's the payoff pitch. Brock will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Mariano Rivera comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And digging into bat next, the ever dangerous Juan Soto. Here's the first pitch.
Soto.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. 0-1 the count. The pitch. One out, nobody on. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen. Next, here is Reynolds. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. No balls and a strike to count. A 1 pitch on its way. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed. And now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fouled off. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Another one sent foul. Here's another 0-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Rutschman recovers on to first, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, and that's what we've come to expect in these Diamond Dynasty matchups. Managers pulling the strings, putting their guys in the best possible situations to produce, and produce they did here. That was about as entertaining a game as it gets.
7-5, tonight's final. Kansas City jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jacob deGrom gets the W on the mound, so that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
23 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Si detona, el mundo ha tratado de quitarnos la corona. Todavía